Welcome to Ladies Group Chat, where royal whiplash, reality TV, and real-life feelings all get discussed. Harry and Meghan may be heading back to UK schools. Love is Blind UK has delivered a tattooed chef mystery, and pregnancy has entered the chat with zero glamour. Also, somebody please keep Natalie Harp away from the printer. Reports say Harry and Meghan may enroll their kids in UK schools, and I understand why Britain could matter to Harry. His fight over security is clearly a huge piece of this. Still, the royal connection remains the most reliable fuel source for their public life. They've made documentaries, interviews, a memoir, endless headlines, and now there's chatter about Meghan acting again, maybe even a UK Suits situation. You can leave the institution and still have complicated feelings about home. The part that makes people squint is wanting distance from the royal circus while repeatedly selling tickets to the royal circus. The Lindsay Clancy case is devastating, and the central question is her mental state. Whether postpartum psychosis made her incapable of premeditation when her children were killed and she attempted suicide. Her documented pleas for help and fears that she could hurt the children are horrifying. Empathy for a woman in profound psychiatric crisis belongs in this conversation, alongside the unbearable reality of what happened to those children. There are disputed details around timelines, medication, physical evidence, and an alleged confession. People online are pulling every thread while the legal case will have to sort evidence from speculation. The bigger indictment here is how badly maternal mental health has been misunderstood for generations. Postpartum depression and psychosis need recognition, medical support, and urgency long before a family reaches a crisis point. Natalie Harp, Trump's close aide and reported human printer, has become internet spectacle because leaked letters portray a level of devotion that would make a romance novelist say, "Girl, breathe." The letters reportedly cast Trump as the central protector in her life, which is intense enough on its own. Meanwhile, people are dissecting her eyeliner and typing style like it's a true crime clue board. That fixation is silly, and it pulls focus from the actual political power surrounding Trump. The weirdest detail can be funny without becoming the whole story. Love is Blind UK wins on casting alone. You're pulling from England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, so the pool is huge, the accents are elite, and the relocation logistics are genuinely unhinged. Netflix gave us the episodes through the pre-wedding stretch all at once, plus London luxury apartments and an Ibiza honeymoon. That is a full meal. Then there's Jack, tattooed, charming, vague about work, presenting chef energy while viewers wonder whether he's actually working at a chain restaurant. Reality television gave us a man-shaped question mark. Kiara saying a first date should cost at least $300, with some men spending $15,000, had me staring at the wall. Romance can include generosity, luxury, and fun. A relationship also needs reciprocity and basic humanity. Her sweetness toward AJ gives her more dimension than the price tag quote suggested. Sophie and Taylor feel like the strongest bet, though this franchise loves a last-minute wedding ambush. Tay's pregnancy conversation deserves to be everywhere because she said the quiet part out loud. A wanted pregnancy can still feel physically miserable. First trimester nausea, headaches, food aversions, exhaustion, fear of vomiting, rapid weight changes, crying in the mirror, feeling disconnected from your own body. Gratitude and suffering can live in the same body at the same time. People also need to stop treating pregnant bodies like public property. "I knew you were pregnant" can land as "I thought you looked bigger." And please do not touch somebody's belly without asking. Pregnancy does not cancel consent. Her husband helping reframe a big pregnant lady into a pregnant lady is such a small language shift with real tenderness behind it. PMDD can mean intrusive thoughts, anxiety, rage, brain fog, and doom that lifts once bleeding starts. A few brutal days each cycle can still disrupt a huge part of someone's year. There isn't one definitive test, so tracking symptoms matters. Bring patterns to a qualified doctor, keep asking questions, and get another opinion when somebody dismisses you. Alicia's psychiatrist discussed options including intermittent Prozac before a period, while Alicia is wisely weighing the risks of switching medication after difficult past experiences. And yes, people are talking online about Zyrtec and Pepcid for PMDD. Anecdotes can start useful conversations. Your doctor and your medication interaction check need to finish them. Women's health has been under-researched for so long that we don't have clear evidence can really mean we didn't bother studying it enough. That gap touches PMDD, PCOS or PMOS, pregnancy safety, fertility, and postpartum care. The 6-week postpartum checkup gets treated like a finish line, while recovery can stretch across months and years. Hormones, the brain, the body, sleep, identity, every piece needs time. A competent partner becomes essential during that season. Nobody should be recovering from birth, managing depression or complications, and also parenting an adult who cannot locate a clean bottle. The same goes for feeding. Try breastfeeding, use formula, combo feed, protect your mental health. A baby benefits enormously from a mother who is present and well. A fantasy is private psychological material, not a signed contract for real life. Lesbian porn, gay male porn, taboo scenarios, power dynamics, whatever someone finds arousing does not automatically define their identity or their plans. The listener survey had roughly 13,000 women responding. 41% never watched porn, 38% watched about monthly, and visual porn led the preferences. Women contain multitudes, apparently including erotica, audio, and very specific search histories. In relationships, porn boundaries are negotiated. The screen recording situation with a boyfriend saving his partner's friend's bikini story feels especially hurtful because it took intention and effort. Repair can exist when someone owns the harm, shows remorse, and does real work like therapy. Consent still covers every sexual experiment too. Watching a partner masturbate can be hot for one person and invasive for another, and both responses deserve respect. Avoidant attachment can look like fierce independence, then reveal itself as fear of being rejected, controlled, or swallowed up by closeness. The classic moves include suddenly fixating on an ick, going cold after intimacy, or keeping an unavailable ex in fantasy storage. A useful repair sounds simple. Ask for space, name when you'll return, and actually return. Staying 5 more minutes in a hard conversation can build a little more safety over time. And when someone repeatedly gaslights you, calls you crazy, or refuses accountability, love cannot carry the whole relationship by itself. The conversation about losing Stephanie, a college friend who died after surviving brain tumor surgery, is a reminder to love friends out loud. Grief comes in waves, and group chats can become a lifeline when life makes no sense. Text the friend you've been meaning to check on, ask before touching a belly, and protect your peace. This is Ladies Group Chat. This episode was generated by Podkey. Create your own at podkey.fm.